Bush TV, like and subscribe. Right now we just watch some video. And just go and watch them. See it? Up top. Like and subscribe. Mad.
The calls from Jamaica promised a $15 million lottery prize in return for wiring $50,000 to cover taxes. But when the 90-year-old Washington, D.C. man who answered the phone didn't send any money, and neither did his wife, the caller threatened violence.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your husband. I'm gonna set your house on fire. I'm not giving you any more warning.
What the scammer, Keneal Thomas, didn't realize was that the man he targeted was William Webster, former director of the CIA and the FBI.
It seemed to me that something wasn't quite right. This was pretty obvious to me that there was something fishy about it.
He and his wife, Linda, notified the FBI.
When he threatened violence, did it seem like a legitimate threat?
He terrified me. He told me that what the sniper's bullet would do to my head and the blood would go onto my White House, and it's very frightening.
The FBI says Thomas eventually realized who William Webster was.
At some point, he learned that he was involved with the FBI and CIA.
But that didn't stop him.
No, he said that the FBI and CIA would never find him.
Thomas was arrested when he flew to the U.S., unaware he was a wanted man. His sentence, 6 years in prison. The FBI says phone scammers from Jamaica aggressively target older Americans, claiming they're watching, sending pictures of their targets' houses, which many victims don't realize come from Google Earth. Older people, often alone, tend to be trusting and embarrassed to admit they've been cheated. The FBI says Thomas collected at least $300,000 from his victims, but not a nickel from the Websters, who now warn others to be wary. Pete Williams, NBC News, Washington.
I can't video this without getting a disturbance. Them people here thought about saying me a break into them car, right? And I must pack up and leave the area. When if you pack up, leave the area, go only God fucking knows. See what them look like there. Where must I pack up and leave go? Lionel Abru, Felicita Abru, Antonio Otero, and the rest of them. I must get them fuck out the area. The other rest of them that keep fucking with me a breaking at them place. When you know what surprised me, you see the black man there, I was shocked to see them live with black, knowing them a white skin. But you see that black man will never fuck with me. Them a black Spanish. Only the white skin one them, which amazes me. This is them a live on a fuck on the black, right? This one will live here, so them are Jamaican mixed up people, but you have to hear the accent to know. Then learn Spanish language. You can Google the area 2720 North 72nd Terrace, Hollywood, Florida 33024. You see upon their house there, so that's camera upon their house. And me if you pack up and leave the area. When if you blood clot pack up leave, they must pussy ass clot. No, I thought he was gonna push me away. I thought that's what the motherfucker was gonna do. Yeah. I want him gun me down like George Zimmerman do, Trayvon Martin. That's what I want them to do. Yeah. And them will live here, so them people come on my yard and tell me now we face they have me as stalked around. Anywhere my pussy clot go. Yeah. Them people here.
Bush TV, like and subscribe.